Hello, Sammy fam. Tonight we're going to make a delicious steak sandwich, and it's going to be a little bit Mexican inspired. And we're going to start with, we got our toast here. This is just, a nice kind of, I think they called it a peasant bread when I bought it, but it's just like a country white loaf. Nothing fancy, but it is tasty. And we're going to take that. We're going to go ahead and take a scoopful of this. And this is just an avocado crema. It's just avocado. And we got a little bit of salt and pepper in here. We have some lemon in here. We have a squeeze of lime. Chipotle. Cumin. A tiny bit of sour cream just to smooth it out. That's nice. Just a taste for daddy. That's good. It has like the right amount of punch. Just a little bit, not too much. Very pleasant. And now we're going to come around to the most important ingredient in this. Ooh, I hope you guys are excited because this is... Here, we'll grab a bunch. Look at this. Look at how well that is cooked. That perfect brown edge, that pink center. This is sirloin. Now, it's not fancy sirloin, though. This is actually just sirloin tip, which is a bit of a tougher cut. But I took this sirloin tip and I marinated it with lime and garlic and cumin and chipotle for a few hours. Like, really, really look at that. Look at how good that looks. So it tenderized itself in my acidic setting that I placed it in. And then I was over at a friend's house and we put it on the grill over charcoal for about 5 minutes per side. It's about all you need. And I wrapped it up and tinted it. So you get all this delicious flavor. Oh, and of course there was a lot of cilantro on the rub too. I forgot about that. But you get all this delicious flavor and you get all this tenderness that this fairly cheap cut wouldn't usually give up. The trick to getting your bang for your buck is being patient. Oh. Now that is wonderful and tender. All you need to make a lesser cut good is a bit of acid and a bit of thyme. And lemon or lime will provide that quite well. And it's especially useful if you're doing a south of the border recipe, as I am now. So those tastes just work so well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of... Look at this. This is beautiful. Beautiful green cilantro on top of here. We're gonna we'll be a little bit garish about this and just press it right down. Yeah. I know it's not the most pleasant presentation, but we're trying to go for consistency of taste here. So we want everything to be together. And I have the fluid from the steak container right here. I'm just going to pour that right over here. Because why waste it? It's flavor. And to add to that, we'll do some red onion. And then the piece de la resistance. I don't know if I said that right, but hey, a fried over easy egg. Beautiful. And if you can see the spices in this egg, we have salt, pepper, cumin, a little bit of chipotle powder, and I believe that's about it. But we're going to put on some queso blanco right on top here. Beautiful. So salty and delicious. And then I'm grabbing a handful of mozzarella. I'm gonna just eat this bit that fell off. Wonderful. But now I'm going to take this and I'm going to place it in the oven for a few minutes and let it all melt together so it holds together real well. And I'll bring it right back to you guys and show you how it looks as a finished product. I'll see you in a second. And here we have the steak sandwich. My family, my friends. Let us enjoy. I think maybe we should cut it in half. Right? Yeah. Let's do that. This will make it a bit easier to manage. Wouldn't want to have too much of a fuss over it. But still, look at how beautiful it is. Even the yolk still runs out. I was very careful. I folded it over at just the right moment so we could still get a little bit of run, to it. And the steak is so warm and nice. Let's go for a nice big bite. That's quite fabulous. The egg and the avocado are just like a spectacular pair. They go together so well. Let's get into this one. Look at how good that looks.